Hello everybody, Redzone here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So we have ourselves a good old-fashioned data download video for you guys, talking in regards to, all the stuff that happened on Global, that big maintenance that they had. Man, a lot of people were kind of freaking out that, they didn't have the game available, and they were like, oh my god, when are we gonna play Dokkan? I don't know. It was pretty long. It was a pretty extended maintenance, but there was a few reasons as to why it lasted pretty long. So we're gonna go ahead and check them out. Before then, I will actually have to pop off the Dokkan info page so we can be able to see as to why did they had all these issues. So again, there was a notice of extended maintenance right here, so you guys can see that they prolonged this all the way from 3 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Because of unexpected issues that happened inside of the game. In addition to that, there was some bugs happening with some of the bosses that we were able to face. This is in regards to, like, okay, so when players are KO'd before the enemy's actions are finished, basically speaking, like, if you just die for some reason before you activated a revival skill, you did a revival counterattack, or basically the standby, or using a continue, basically you spend a stone for you to continue on the event. This is where everything activated. So, and that bug actually increased the number, or exceeded the limit of the number of super attacks that the enemy is able to launch. So it says here, when players are KO'd before the enemy's actions are finished, the number of times the enemy launches an all-target attack, or an AoE, or a super attack in a turn will exceed the limit when you proceed to the next turn through any of the means. So basically speaking, once you go into the next stage, or you're KO'd and you're using a revival skill, you basically go into the turn, and there are, like, I think the number of attacks kind of like duplicated. So if it was the super you in that turn, I think it double super you for some reason. So it didn't happen to me. I haven't seen it happen, but certainly a pretty big issue. So now it has been adjusted, so they fixed that bug. And then of course there was some other stuff, like the some of the scouter stuff. Basically, the play button is not displayed on the counter pages. Some of the quality of life updates that were not readily available. And for this issue, they basically gave us 12 Dragon Stones right there available. And then, for people who were unable to claim their delivery or daily delivery for the subscription plan, will be able to receive 2 or 3 Dragon Stones depending on the subscription plan or anything like that. So, and then of course there were a list of login bonuses that they were able to give us. We were able to see that on our login page on our gift box, so make sure you guys were able to receive that. But then we also got some news and stuff like that. So we got a world tournament coming in. Shout outs to Joe saying, I know that he loves his world tournaments. I did not appreciate them. I did not miss them, just say the least. I did not miss them. So we're gonna be getting world tournament on the 17th, so to Friday. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to stream the world tournament because my family is coming to visit for Thanksgiving. So, and they're coming in exactly on the 17th on night time. So I might possibly stream, maybe, but it will be for a few. But I have been looking forward to spending time with my family and everything like that, so I might not stream. So if you guys don't see any streams in particular, that is the reason. So we got the new quest stages. Of course, ECAs for the World Tournament units. We kind of saw this coming for the, since JP got these units. We're going to be getting all these units for their ECAs, so keep an eye out for that. New quest stages added. So we got Area 31 stages 5 through 8. Keep an eye on the story. The story can be particularly interesting since we got Trunks and Broly together. Of course, whenever the new quest stages are added, Area 32 is when we're gonna have the new quest stages added, and that way we can be able to grind the new Trunks and Broly. But that should come out in the next quest stage update. We got a new a growth event, which is Master Its Special Technique of Hope. I believe this is a rerun, if I'm not mistaken, of an event, or I might be mistaken. I don't know if it's an event in particular. As you can see, we have some untranslated assets here, some ECAs that we don't have available. We're gonna talk about this ticket a little bit later on today, so do not worry. New ESBR stage for special pose that's gonna come out to us on the 16th. So yeah, there's a new event coming in. This is gonna be on the 20th, so in a few days time. This is gonna come out tomorrow, so don't worry about that. New ESBR, that means new extra stones for our reserve. Yeah, we got the world tournament. Unfortunate. Baton battle, I hate Baton battle so much. I prefer world tournament rather than Baton. Here's the thing. Baton is just so annoying. It's just whole RNG based. Meanwhile, over here, you just get to do battles and stuff like that. As annoying as it is, I prefer this, basically. I prefer World Tournament rather than Baton because it's just RNG fest. Trying to get the packs that you need to get and you don't get the card that you want. So, we got the new Link Skill Orbs, or new Link Skill Balls, however you guys want to call it. Unfortunately, these are not in game yet, but it might be available for us in Reset. So keep an eye out for that. Almost 3 hours away, we should be able to see this available for us. So tickets. We got an overflowing gratitude ticket. This might be a new ticket banner or sort of new filler banner that's gonna come in between Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the hero stuff. So you guys saw that we don't have any sales available for us on global, so we might have to see, maybe later on today we might get news of this banner coming in and we have these tickets to use. So yeah, we have it until you can be able to use these tickets until the 29th. This is exactly when the time frame of Goku's banner leaves, so something to keep an eye out. Yeah, non-translated assets, of course. These are support memory enhancements, bosses, super trunks. It seems that the translated assets were added into the game. This does not mean that the ticket banner is going to be super trunks. I don't believe it's going to be super trunks. I feel like it's just going to be details and information added into the game just so they can be able to save time and space. Because if you guys remember, we had the untranslated assets for Super Saiyan 4 Goku on a previous data download, and he didn't drop back when, the data download released. So all of it was untranslated information. But now we have new information that is untranslated into the game. Basically, might be some future stuff coming in. So I think this might be indicative that Omega might come in first and then Trunks, but we'll check and see. And then of course the line system might be added into us for global, so another thing to keep an eye out. But yeah, a lot of untranslated assets that we will not have yet, but good to have in game so they can be able to save some data and some storage and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get to the primordial case here, as you guys can see by the title. When is God Goku gonna come back? That's a lot of speculation. We don't know. Maybe with this ticket, seeing that this ticket just indicated, oh my God, we possibly might be getting God Goku back. Oh my God, maybe, I don't know. If you guys recall, when Super Saiyan Broly came back on this banner. This is the New Year Dokkan Festival step up banner. So you guys can see Broly just popped up right there. Hi Broly. This was the first return of the Saiyan Day unit from 2021. And I remember this because I was not able to summon. I did summon for Broly, but I was not able to get him whatsoever. I was like, man, I got shafted. But I was waiting for Broly's return. But Broly never came back until this banner came up. And it's like, why did they drift him off all the way over here? It's like, are you guys insane? And that's always usually the case. Like, why did they delay the main unit for so long, right? Like the Saiyan Day unit, they always keep doing this for global. Meanwhile, on JP, he arrives a little bit early. I guess that's the itself factor kind of stuff, the contrary stuff. For us on global, the Tanabata unit arrives faster for us on global than on JP. And on JP, the Saiyan Day unit arrives first rather than us on global. So we might be a little bit delayed on that. But yeah, Broly made his first return here. But then we look for years past. We, a year later, we were like, oh my god, then possibly Majin Vegeta might come back on this banner. No, Majin Vegeta came back on this banner, on this Halloween banner, like filler banner that we had. So this was the first return for Majin Vegeta, and we thought, okay, so we might see some changes, going forward as to what will be like the next specific return for God Goku. So we're thinking that maybe this guy right here, shout out to you, God Goku. So he might return with this ticket banner coming up. Again, there's a lot of speculation. This is not absolutely confirmed if it's gonna come back during this banner or celebration or whatever it is. I feel like this is gonna be the name of the celebration, the Overflowing Gratitude ticket, or Overflowing Gratitude campaign. This is all possibly gonna come down to us in less than 3 hours from now. So something to keep an eye out. We might get some celebration news, upcoming stuff, since we did get the data download. All of this stuff a little bit late because of the extended maintenance. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I don't think that they might delay this guy too further down the line, because again, the schedules are going to be too tight, and just simply pushing this guy back so long is just absurd. If we look over to when JP had the Androids banner when God Goku came back. Let me find that out real quick. Yeah, it was the Androids banner. God Goku made his return, and for them it was just simply 7 months. Yeah, God Goku came on the 18th of March. Almost 8 months, and almost 7 months. Sorry, that he came back over here on the JP version. Meanwhile, us on global, he hasn't made his return. I kind of knew that, a lot of people speculate, they were like, oh my god, then he's coming back on the Halloween banner or the filler banner or stuff like that. I kind of knew that he wasn't gonna come back, but I'm not so certain that he will be delayed the same way that Broly did back in 2021, when he was way pushed back over to the New Year Dokkan Festival Step Up Summon banner. I don't think he is going to be pushed back that way, because he's just gonna make it so unfair for people who they will have this filler banner with the tickets, which I'm 75% certain that it'll bring God Goku back. I don't know. But then we also have Heroes at the end of November. Then we will have December with Super Trunks. I believe Super Trunks is a very high possibility he might come to us on December. And then the other later half, who was the... I'm gonna have to look this up. We're opening all the tabs here. Who was there an LR that came with Super Trunks? I don't think an LR came in with Super Trunks. I don't think that they introduced Super Trunks over to us. So Super Trunks, you came out on June. Yeah, we had the world time right there. Super Saiyan for Goku. There we go. July? You came out in July, my dude? He did. So he came out in July. So if we move over to August, I don't think he came out with a Part 2 LR. Nope. No, actually, he did not receive his LR. Okay. So yeah. So most likely the filler banner, I wish they could have done this, right? Where they would have used the filler banner to cover up on Trunks' stuff. But apparently Trunks is coming maybe close to December or stuff like that. It's a musket banner, by the way. And Hanabata is in December as well. They might put that in December, then we get the New Year Step Up banner. But I don't think God Goku will be placed the same way that they did Broly here. I doubt, because it'll be such a long time where Goku's just way pushed back. And I feel as though they might do Super Trunks in December, then Omega, and then the Tanabata celebration alongside Omega. So a lot of filler banners, or a lot of content might come in December. So we don't know. Again, this is all speculation. We might have to wait and see until Reset, what Reset will bring and everything. So we will wait and see. But for now, I appreciate you guys stopping by watching this video. If you guys like and enjoy, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. If you guys are new, we are still on the road to 1,000 subscribers, to 1,000 members of the community. So make sure that if you do enjoy this video, if you find it informative, anything, whatever, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure to have a wonderful day. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys all, hopefully, in the next video. Bye-bye.